For my project, I'm making paella. For this, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 pounds of chicken breast, 8 ounces of chorizo, half a cup of onion, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 pinches of saffron threads, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of turmeric, half a teaspoon of salt and pepper, 2 cups of paella rice, 5 cups of chicken broth, and 2 cups of frozen peas. And if you want, you can add shrimp too. Now I have my oven preheated to 350, and I'm going to prep all of my food to get ready to put in the skillet on the stove. Now that we have all the stuff cut up and ready to go, I'm going to add olive oil and chicken to a skillet and cook it until it's done, and then add the chorizo, onion, and garlic after. Now that my chicken is just about all the way cooked, I'm going to take it out and put it in a bowl and add the chorizo, onions, and garlic. After our chorizo has been cooking in the onions and garlic for a little bit, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 pinch of saffron threads that we've dissolved in water, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of turmeric, and a half a teaspoon of each salt and pepper. After we added all those into the skillet and stirred it up, we're going to add in the rice. We're going to add in rice and chicken broth and let it cook in the skillet for 15 minutes. After you add in 5 cups of chicken broth, you're going to bring it up to a boil and then reduce the heat and cover it for 15 minutes. Now that it's all mixed in, we're going to transfer it to a glass pan in the oven and let it bake for another 15 minutes. When our 15 minutes is up, we're going to add the cooked chicken, peas, and we're going to add some shrimp too and stir it. This is our paella after we took it out of the oven. This is my slideshow and information on Spain. Their imports and exports. Spain's agri-food exports reached a value of 60,118 million euros last year, which is a record in the historical series, and up 11,000 on 2020. The trade balance also surpassed its ceiling, standing at 18,949 million euros. 0.8% more than the previous year. Imports also grew by 16.4% to 41,119 billion euros. Some of Spain's common dishes for breakfast. A traditional breakfast meal in Spain is pan con tomate, which is basically just bread with tomato. Lunch. A typical lunch usually consists of soup or pasta dish, salad, meat, and or fish, and a dessert, such as fruit or cheese. Dinner. A typical Spanish dinner will have a main dish, such as seafood dish, vegetarian dish, or roasted meat. This is either stuffed in a sandwich or served with a portion of rice. For snacks, almendras fritas is a traditional snack originating from Spain. It consists of fried almonds. This subtly sweet and crisp snack is made with a combination of Marcona almonds, olive oil, and salt. Some of their main drinks are the main thing people drink with meals in Spain is wine, most commonly sangria. Desserts are churros, turrón, and leche frita. Their cooking utensils is the cazuela. The pan comes in many different sizes and is used to cook most rice dishes. And the paella is a pan used to cook paella. Food customs. The most widely eaten meats are pork, chicken, and beef, but in much of the country, lamb is eaten on special occasions. Very fond of both fish and shellfish, Spaniards are among the world's largest consumers of seafood. Table manners. You have to keep your hands visible. Place your hands on either side of the plate when not eating. Hiding your hands is seen as suspicious. Be sure to keep your elbows off the table while keeping your hands visible. Don't dip your bread in the soup. In Spain, it's considered rude to dip your bread in the soup. Talking. Always keep talking. The Spanish love to talk, and especially at meal times, so it's extremely awkward to be sat in a Spanish restaurant in silence. Their most common dishes are gazpacho, tortilla española, gambas ajillo, tostas de tomate y jamón, patatas bravas, pollo al ajillo, cochinilla asado, and this is their common table setting. Restaurants. Restaurant dining is offered in many different types of establishments, such as comedores, cafeteria, and marisqueras, ventas, and bar restaurants. Restaurants at the lower end are often great places to eat out in Spain and generally offer the best value food. The most common places that people ate in is a graph from 2020. The most common place eaten at was cafes, and then in 2021 it's full service restaurants, and then in 2022 it is also for full service restaurants, and then in 2023 bars and pubs are tied with full service restaurants. Eating out. The Spanish eat out a lot. The Spanish annual budget on eating out is $1,931 per person, compared to the U.S. is $1,820, and the French are even as low as $1,319. Dessert for breakfast. In Spain, it's not uncommon to eat dessert for breakfast. A big thing for breakfast in Spain is churros. Appetizers. Popular throughout Spain, tapas are festive, delicious appetizers and snacks. Traditional tapas include mixed olives, fried baby squid, meatballs, and chorizo. Thanksgiving dinner. Spanish-style stuffing with chorizo. Mijas, Spanish answer to Thanksgiving stuffing. Creamy manchego, mashed potatoes. Manchego cheese makes anything better. Spanish-style green beans with almonds. Roasted carrots with cumin and paprika. papas argadas con mojo. Christmas meals, Iberian ham is a wide variety of rich cheese, seafood, preserves, pickles, elaborate delicates prepared specifically for the festives. Party foods are traditional Spanish tortilla, mixed olives, patatas bravas, Spanish potato salad, authentic gazpacho, Spanish cheese like manchego, mixed meats like Iberico ham.